Okay, so I am here in my room. Day one of Vacation Convention. OM to the G. Can't explain it to you. You had to have been here. But, guys, I know my purpose now. Um, I have been faced with so many adversities and in my life. And one day, I will have the courage to, probably talk about that. Um, but it's funny how I've heard testimonies growing up and hear stories throughout my life about when people remember the exact time and place, what they were wearing, how they smelled, who was around them, when they realized their purpose or when God significantly changed their life. And I can say for LaVonda, also known as the Travel Queen, on May 1st, 2015, in the George Convention Center, I think it is, Omni Convention Center, Atlanta, Georgia, I found my purpose. It all make so much sense. It's funny, I'm not a pastor or a first lady of church or anything like that. And I don't press upon my spiritual beliefs onto others. But when you feel it, you just know. And right now, it is 1:04 a.m. Um, sorry, 2:04 a.m. Eastern Time, 1:04 Central. And I'm here and I feel the Holy Spirit so strong. And there's something my daddy always say. Um, it has to rain for the sun to shine. Because I was that little girl when I would love playing outside as a kid. And I hate when it would rain because I couldn't play. And I would get upset about the rain, and my daddy would always say, it has to rain for the sun to shine. But it wasn't until I was faced with adversities as I got older. For those of you who know me, I was a teen mom, okay? And my daddy would say, it has to rain for the sun to shine. And there were times where I was laid off of my jobs, and he would say, it has to rain for the sun to shine. Or, every time things would happen in my life, has to rain for the sun to shine. And you know how you're going through things in life, and at that moment, you don't understand why you don't understand where you're going. You can't visualize what's happening for the good because you're living in so much pain. And so, this time last year, I was going through what I would say corporate bullying. Okay. This time last year, I didn't understand how someone that's nice to everyone, always happy, smiling, was being targeted by my company that I worked so hard for and that I was striving to, move up in ranks in corporate America. And it was tough because I would come home crying. As soon as I got to the garage parking lot, I would cry and I would ask God, why me? Why am I targeted? And so that happened a lot, in my life. And I guess somebody else needs to hear this. And I'm trying my best not to cry because I need to get these words out. I just feel it in my spirit. Um, and so I had asked my mother, what is faith? I struggled with faith. What is it? I mean, spiritually, I know faith. I had been through some things. I had faith and God brought me through. But there were things that I didn't quite understand if it was me or if it was of God. And I questioned, I looked up definitions, synonyms, everything, trying to figure out faith. God, what is faith? Because that was hurtful. As a grown woman, being bullied on your job. And what can you do when you have a family to support? I didn't want to burden. My husband just quit my job. And then I was really getting my event planning off the ground. And I'm like, God, does that mean quit my job and run my full-time or my business full-time? Does that mean to go back and try something different? What is it? I didn't understand it. And so what he did was, it was a test. That was my rain. And so the number 7, guys, is a very powerful number. And my daddy made sure to remember that. Now, my birthday is October 14th. I love just multiples of 7 ever since I was a little girl. And my daddy said, 7 is a very powerful number. It's a spiritual number. It's a number of completion and, confirmation and all these great things. And so in 2014, a lot changed, guys. And so in July, the 7th month in 2014, a lot of things happened on multiples of 7 in that month. I was approached by a recruiter from LinkedIn with an opportunity that I never thought I was qualified for, okay? Absolutely no outside sales experience in the oil and gas industry. Yet someone saw me as a qualified candidate over other candidates with master degrees and 20 plus years of experience, with the opportunity to work from home in corporate America, with the opportunity to give ideas and be appreciated, right? But that wasn't it, because in December, the very last month of 2014, on December 1st, I started in an opportunity vacation, because everything that I have ever done in my life, I have always wanted to help people. I have people in my family and my friend circle, people that I grew up with, that just don't dream big enough. They don't see themselves traveling all over the world. I have experienced that, They don't envision having tens of thousands of dollars in their bank account, you know. They don't understand financial freedom. They don't understand the ability to be your own boss. And so it's like, God, I need to be able to help people. Like, I want to empower them. I want them to know that, yes, I am passionate about helping people build a GoFundMe account and bury their loved ones, but there's a better way, you know? And so here with Paycation, this is my 5th month anniversary, and the company decided to have a convention. In 4 months, I became an international executive with the company. I am now in the top 3%. But it's not about me, guys. I have people on the team that are introverts, that are unemployed, that are on disability, that never thought they could start their own business. People that took that $149.95 and invested it in something, and now they're already seeing a return. And so what Shanaza did for me today was very powerful, because I see it. And I never thought this would be the opportunity. I never thought that it wouldn't be corporate America, but now I see what God did for me. You know, I've been traveling 85% of the time, spending and sacrificing time away from my husband and my kids, right? I would say building my empire and my legacy, but it's bigger than that. And I noticed that today when I walked across the stage in front of over 5,000 people. It was bigger than that. It was bigger than that when people were coming up to me, telling me I inspired them by my Facebook posts and by my Instagram posts. And then I realized that it's not about me. It is much bigger, because I never thought I could inspire people, you know, and it's so much bigger. So if you feel like you're not living in your purpose, you need to find it and live it, because it is a good feeling. It feels so good. And the best is yet to come. You know, I have kids that have to remember what I did to make their life easier. I have parents that didn't have the opportunities for themselves that I have. And I have the responsibility of retiring my parents. You know, I have siblings right now that are coming up, and it's just different. You know, it's different from them. And I had a fight in me that nobody can stop me. Nobody can break me down. Nobody can take my hustle away from me. And I see things, and now people that don't know me, that don't know my story yet, are confirming for me. So this video basically is a mark on my journey. It is going down in history, because you guys will see that this dynamic diamond, this dynamic being, this obedient woman of God is not going to stop. I am headed to the top. I can't even see the top. That's how far I'm going. And the work is going to be there. You think I'm working hard now, guys? You have no idea. God bless you. And I hope with all the sincerity in my heart that someone appreciated this message or needed this message. And I want to ask you all to keep me in your prayers, because this journey is not easy. It is not easy being away from my family. It is not easy hearing my babies crying for mommy, you know, while I'm on the road traveling. But I understand that this sacrifice have to happen in order for my children's children to remember me and my legacy and enjoy life to the fullest. God bless you, and I will see you on the other side.